Hello guys, it is Mr. Mokey Mokey, and I am back with a Cyber Angel deck profile. I've been working with this deck with Fresh Cakes and testing it for quite a while now. But with the release of Raging Tempest and the new Cyber Angel stuff, I felt like it was high time to fucking release this deck profile. With that being said, I tried to diverge away from the standard Herald of Perfection build. Like, Herald of Perfection is still in it, like, you can't get away from it. It's just way too good of a card. Pre-prep is just way too good of a card. But I did try to centerize this card, or this deck, around the Cyber Angels themselves. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So of course, you still play the 3 Ben 10. Like, there's no getting away from that. It's too good of a card. It searches out every fucking little thing, every fairy, and it's the reason for the season. Next, I'll go into the other Cyber Angels. Vrash. Vrash was something that when it came out, it wasn't amazing because of the format that we were in. But now with the zoo format that we're going into, I feel like this card is just way too good. They make a whole board on their first turn with zoos. They have at least 3 Xyz monsters. You bring this out, destroy everything, and pretty much do 1,000 damage for each one destroyed, and then attacks twice per game. So I feel like 1 is too good. Same with Daikini. Getting rid of one of your opponent's monsters is really good. Especially if you're facing something that tries to make a break this board sort of fucking spiel. And making them force themselves to get rid of a monster is really great. It even works on something like Ultimate Falcon and like something like Towers, even if it was unbanned. But you know what I mean. Like, stuff that's unaffected by card effects still gets sent to the graveyard because it's the player being forced to send one monster. Next, One-Eye Daiton. I was playing 2, but its effect just becomes less important nowadays. But it's still good. Still run 1. Next, the 1 Cyber Angel Natasha. I've seen people being like, oh my god, you have to run 3 of this, or oh my god, just 2. With my build, I'm just running 1 because, yes, it is a really good card. It is. But I feel like at that point, like, what do you need 2 for if you're going to just get the 1 off? Like, everything in this deck is pretty much searchable. So it's really good, and I felt like I couldn't have a Cyber Angel deck profile without it. It's really good. Moving on to the standard Herald of Perfection bullshit. Yeah, it's this card. It's way too good. It's honestly, I kind of wanted to cut it down to 2 because of just the way I wanted the deck to run, and I might still do that, but for now it's at 3. So yeah. Next, I got 1 Sapphira because I am running the 1 with the Hymn of Light. She is really good. Just works well with the Cyber Angel stuff and works well with Herald of Perfection. So those 3 effects are just way too good not to run. Moving on to the main deck monsters. 2 Manju. Testing this with Fresh Cakes like we did. We just decided to go down to 2, and looking at the guy who topped regionals with the Herald of Perfection build, we looked at what he was running, and it just seemed like he had a good idea. It really goes against every fiber of my being to run less than 3 Stratos, because my whole morale was run 3 Stratos, but this deck is just so tight, and honestly, if I could fit 3 Manju in here, I would. But moving on to Honest. Yes, different rarity Honest. Fucking shoot me, right? But Honest is just way too good. Just, like, if you have it in hand and your opponent's just like, fuck. Like, honestly, the only thing that Honest isn't good against is Utopia the Lightning. And that's not the biggest issue that you have to deal with this deck. So, yeah, too Honest. Next. Yes, the Star Seraph engine. It's searchable. It's too good. And the chair. Yeah. You run 3 of each because the engine is way too good. It's way too searchable. It's way too fucking pretty. Yeah. But yeah, you just run it because. And then the last monster is Barrier Statue of Heaven. With the release of Zeus and the now downworld spiral of ABCs, we're going to be seeing less light decks, and that's very important because if I can lock out Zeus with a barrier statue, they're fucked. Okay, they're so fucked in the asshole. My point being is that it's way too good. Plus, you can bring it back with Ritual Sanctuary from the graveyard, and you can Xyz with it, detach it, and then just bring it back with Ritual Sanctuary. So now you have an Xyz monster and it, and your opponent is still locked out of special summoning. So yeah. Now moving on to the very important spells. 3 best card in the deck. Ritual Sanctuary. It's so good. It's literally what has made Herald come back. And it's the reason for the season for this deck. Next, 3 terraforming. It's never dead. You either have your Ritual Sanctuary, or if you draw into multiples, you can still ditch it with Ritual Sanctuary. Like there's literally no downside to this. At that being said, like you could drop it down to fit in other spells like Regeki and other bullshit like that. But I mean, 3 terraforming has never done me wrong. Next, 3 free prep. It's way too good not to run. Like that's really the reason why I run Herald and Sapphira, is because they're both searchable by this bullshit. It's a +1. It's a spell that you can shuffle back to the deck with Ritual Sanctuary. It's a spell card in general that you can ditch with Ritual Sanctuary. It's too good. On top of being a quick play, which has never really mattered, but oh no, it's not a quick play. Sorry, I'm dumb. Whatever. Fucking pre-prep or preparation of rights, the regular one that's 1/1. Fucking yeah. There's a reason that this has to stay at 1. Next, okay, so I've cut down on the Machine Angel Ritual to run the new one, the Machine Angel Absolute Ritual. It's not bad. I actually like it because it's come in more clutch than one might think. Obviously, Machine Angel Ritual gives your fucking everything protection, which is really important. It's basically like a dragon. Whatever the revival card for Blue Eyes is, because you can banish it from graveyard and protect it, so that's really important there. But I really like this because you can use the materials from graveyard, shuffle them back to ritual summon, which actually has come up a couple of times. So that's why I've decided to do those ratios. Next, only 2 Dawn of the Herald and 1 Hymn of Light. Obviously both searchable by fucking pre-prep. This is mainly the reason, since I only run 2 Dawn of Herald, that was mainly the reason why I was going to cut down on Herald of Perfection to 2. But the reason that I didn't is because Herald of Perfection is still a fairy. It's still a level 6 that you can use to ritual. And yeah, but other than that, finally, 3 Ties of Brethren. The deck is sitting at like 41 cards right now, and I was thinking about cutting Ties of Brethren to 2, but it's actually such a good card to get out your level 4s, like your Star Seraphs, using your Manju as like material to summon the Star Seraphs, and it brings out the Barrier Statue from deck. So it's nuts. It's way too good. But yeah, that's the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. Obviously the Deltaros, and I also run the Constellar Diamond with him, just for those dank decks. But you run Deltaros because Star Seraphs, and also Ouroboros. Yeah, standard. The rest of this extra deck is really subjective, I would feel, because it's not like you're using the extra deck a lot. You just have it there just in case. But even with the new Link summoning coming out, like, I feel like this deck doesn't need to rely on its extra deck, and I feel like this deck will be way stronger in a Link summoning format. And it's gonna be good. But I'll go on to the Cowboy, Rhapsody Berserk, Dagusto, Abyss Dweller, Castel, Diamond Dyer, Tsukuyomi, because you can, Heartland Draco, Dark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, yes, it's Ghost, and the Utopia package, Utopia the Lightning, and the one rank 6 that I run, Utopia Beyond. So yeah, that's 15 cards. Deck is 41. Try to cut it down to 40. Heck, I might even put it to 42 and add a Vanity's Emptiness in there. That's probably a good idea. But for that, I will leave you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.